أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين، والصلاة والسلام على خاتم النبيين والمرسلين محمد بن عبد الله، صل اللهم عليه وعلى آله وصحابته أجمعين ومن استنى سنتهم واهتدى بهديهم وتبعهم بخير وإحسان إلى يوم الدين. أما بعد, we continue in al-kaba'ir, the major sins, and today we talk about al-gholool. Al-gholool, I write the word in Arabic. Al-gholool. Al-gholool. What is the meaning of al-gholool? Al-gholool is to take part of a shared money which is meant to be for a group of people, whether you are one of them or you are not one of them, to take part of it without the having the permission from the others, or take more than what is your share. So if there is an amount of money or amount of anything which should be divided among some people, and one of those people he take more than his share, this is gholool. Or someone take some money from the zakah, for example, and he is not a poor person, and he take from the zakah, this is gholool. Or he take from the money of the state, steal from the state, this is gholool. So gholool is to take from a money which is for a group of people, whether it is public money, the public budget, or a money which is meant to be for a group of people, whether you are one of this group and you take more than your share, or you are not one of them and you take what is not yours. So this is called gholool, and it is a type of betraying. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, Inna Allah la yuhibbul kha'inin. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala doesn't like those who betray, because this you are betraying the others by taking other part which is not yours. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, وَمَا كَانَ لِنَبِيٍّ أَن يَغُلْ وَمَنْ يَغْلُلْ يَأْتِ بِمَا غَلَّ يَوْمَ الْقِيَامَةِ. Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, the prophets are not people who make gholool, and anyone who will make gholool, he will come with the thing that he have taken yawm al-qiyamah. Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said to the Sahaba, he mentioned al-gholool to them, and then Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, I don't want to see one of you yawm al-qiyamah come with a camel, carrying this camel, and say, Ya Rasulullah, help me. What is the meaning? He have taken this camel as gholool. And then I will tell him, I cannot give you any help from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's punishment. And I don't like to see one of you is carrying on his neck a horse and say, Ya Rasulullah, save me, help me. And then I tell him, I will not be able to help you from the punishment of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I have told you that this is wrong. And I don't like to meet any one of you yawm al-qiyamah having some clothing or some money or whatever, and he say, Ya Rasulullah, help me. And then I tell him, I have told you, you have not listened to me, and I cannot help you. So the person who will steal something, or this is not stealing, because robbery or stealing will come afterwards. The person who takes something which is not his, he will bring this thing yawm al-qiyamah, and this thing will make adhab for him yawm al-qiyamah. The same as the person who don't give zakah. What happened to the person who don't give zakah? If the zakah was from money, then this money will come as iron shields and will be put in the fire, and his stomach, his sides and back will be burned by these shields. If he did not give the zakah and he owned some animals, then Yawm al-Qiyamah those animals will come and they will walk on his body Yawm al-Qiyamah because of what he have done. He did not give the zakat. So the types of ghulul is ghulul from ghanima. Ghanima is when you have war with some enemy and you win, then you get from their food, from their clothing, from their weapons, from their whatever, their cars. This is called ghanima, and this should be divided among the fighters. And if someone took more than his share or took from the ghanima before it is divided, before the commander divided between people, then this is ghulul. So this is part of the ghulul. And if someone take from the budget of the state, Bayt al-Mal. Bayt al-Mal is the capital of the state. This is called Bayt al-Mal. If anyone take from the capital of the state, this includes if any employee try to cheat and get more money which he is not deserving. This includes if some person, for example, if we talk about here in Norway, if any person, and actually there are many Muslims who do this, wal'adhu billah, they misuse misuse the system, because the system here, if you are sick, if you cannot work, they give you salary from the state until you find a job. So many people, they are claiming that they cannot work, and they are lying, and they get money from the state. This is ghulul, and this money will come Yawm al-Qiyamah with them, and maybe their wal'adhu billah, their sides and their backs will be burned by this money. So to take money which you don't deserve, or to claim something which is lying, you are cheating the state, but you are cannot cheat Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And here has nothing to do with if it is a Muslim state or Kafir state, because some Muslims, they think those are Kafirs, so their money is halal for us, for example. So this is wrong. When the Kafir money is halal for you, when the Kafir money is halal for us, if you have war and you fight with him, you are fighting, and then you win the fight, you beat them, and then their money, the fighters, is halal for you, but you came to their land and you are living with them in their own land, and they have given you a place to live, and they are giving you a residence, and you say that their money is halal for me? No, of course, because the Muslim is not a mean person. The mean person is the person that you give him a good thing and he return and bite you from the back. This is haram, even if they are not Muslims.
So is this haram? For example, we come here as a refugee now, they will give us every month the money, so we take the money. Is that haram or halal for us?
No, this is halal as long as you are not cheating. So they give you the money,
but we don't
until, yes, but you have to, this is their law. They know about your condition and they give you the money based on this. Until you find a job, they will not spend on you forever. They will, for example, you are training now, right? Why you are training? Because someday you will work, and then they will stop giving you money, and then you will get your salary, right? So this is no problem, because you know that you are now training, and you don't get any money for the training, right? Because this is training. When you start working, then you will get normal salary. So this is no problem. But the problem is, if someone, he claim, he lie, say I'm sick, and he's not sick, or for example, he was sick, and he have written, the doctor have written for him 2 weeks sick leave, and then after 2 weeks now he is okay. But when he went to the doctor, he tried to show them that he's still sick. And he's not sick anymore. And then the doctor have written for him 2 weeks, 2 more weeks leave, or 1 month leave. And he get full paid salary in the sick leave as long as there is a report from the doctor. He get full time, full paid. So this salary that he will get, and he did not work for, this is gholool. Why? Because he lied. Because what happened is that the state has to pay more. Because when he work, when he doesn't work, someone else will take his place. Someone else has to pay the work. So the salary is paying his salary, the state is paying his salary, this person salary, the one who's sitting at home and say that he's sick, in addition to a salary of another person who's working. So this is taking from the money of the state without a right. So this is gholool. Any similar example is the same. And if someone claim that he gets some money and he doesn't, and he's not eligible for it. For example, some Muslims also, they do this. He know that if he divorces his wife, then his wife will get extra money from the state. So what he does, he go and say to the state that I divorced my wife. And between him and his wife, they say we are not divorced, but we just will say this to get the money from the state. So there is a budget which is meant to be for this, for such cases, to help the woman with the children when she's divorced. So if they try and go and they have the gone this way, and then the money that she will take is from the state is gholool, because they are cheating. And even the ulama said, if you go to the state and say that I divorced my wife, then you divorced your wife, even if you don't mean it. Because divorce is not something to play with. Divorce is not something to say, okay, I'm just saying that I'm divorcing her, but I'm not divorcing. No. Once you say to her or to the state, even if it is a kafir state, that I divorced my wife, then you divorced your wife. In addition to the sin of taking gholool from the state, because you had this bad intention from the beginning. So whether to take money which is not yours is gholool, or to take money which is meant to be for some other people based on some conditions, and you are not satisfying those conditions, and you lie or cheat somehow to show that you are satisfying those conditions, and you are not, then this is gholool also. In addition to the first type that we mentioned, the gholool from the ghanima, from the things that you collect from the enemy after war. And the ayah that we said, وَمَنْ يَغْلُلْ يَأْتِ بِمَا غَلَّ يَوْمَ الْقِيَامَةِ. The one who do gholool, he will bring those things يوم القيامة. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give him adhab with those things. There is hadith Abu Hurairah radiallahu anhu. He said, we went with the Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam to Khaybar. Khaybar was the village of Jews, and there have been many castles, and the Jews, after they have helped the other kafirs to fight in Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam, and they betrayed in all of their contracts and in all of their promises to Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Then Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam decided to go and fight them in their center in the Arab area. This was a place called Khaybar, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam victory. So Abu Hurairah radiallahu anhu, he said, at that day we did not get any money, gold or silver. We just got some food and clothing. So we went to a valley